Westview Warrior Basketball is streaming live on LaGwanamedia.com and the IHS AA Champions Network. Good evening, everyone. This is Jerry Hostetler along with Jamie Miller. Tonight we're coming to you from Intera Gymnasium at Goshen High School, where the Goshen Redhawks will play host to the Westview Warriors. Goshen brings a 12-7 record into tonight's action, and they are coached by Michael Wolford, who has compiled a 64-73 record in his 60-plus years here at Goshen. Goshen is coming off a win against Plymouth on Wednesday night, and they've won 3 of their last 4 games after going through a January 5-game losing streak. They were defeated during that streak by Warsaw, Jimtown, Northwood, Mishawaka, and Penn. Westview comes into this evening's game on a 4-game skid and have lost 11 of their last 14 games, and they bring a 7-12 record into tonight's play. This would be a huge win and a great confidence builder for the Warriors if they could find a way to defeat the 4A Redhawks here tonight on the Redhawks floor. Tonight's game sponsor is Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North, and the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. Our halftime sponsor this year is Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Their passion is protecting yours, located on Lehman Drive in Topeka. This evening's game is also brought to you by Dale's Dependable Handyman Service. Call Dale at 260-463-3970. By Yoder Crossroads, located on the southwest corner of State Road 5 and US 20 south of Shipshewana. Also by Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 west in Shipshewana. By Height Auto Body, US 20 west in LaGrange. By Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Also by Dry Forest Wood Products on County Road 675 in Shipshewana. By LaGwana, your local creative services provider. By Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, located right across from the Topeka Sale Barn on East Lake Street in Topeka. Also, Avail Portable Toilet and Sink. Rentals, toilet and sink rentals, daily, weekly, or monthly rentals. Also by Dutch Blessing Floral and Gifts, located on Taylor Drive in Shipshewana, and by Jerry Standard Service in Middlebury. And Jamie and I will be back to talk more about the upcoming game tonight. It's the Goshen Redhawks and the Westview Warriors doing battle here at Goshen High School. We'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week, scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken, and then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988, and now offering delivery with.
We're back at Goshen High School. Jerry Hostetler with Jamie Miller. Good to have you along tonight. This basketball game on a Hawks playing host tonight to the Westview Warriors. And Jamie, I think the Warriors have their work cut out for them tonight against the Redhawks. They're having a struggling, but holy moly, would this be a big win if we could pull it out here.
And you absolutely. They got athleticism, they got shooters, they got experienced guards, and they have played a fairly tough schedule. You mentioned the 5-game losing streak they had, but they've righted the ship. They have clobbered some teams that we struggled with recently. Lakeland, the last time we played them, we beat them by 1. Goshen beat them by 20 or 19. And they beat Plymouth by 28, who we just at the home court, late. If you're Goshen, sometimes it's a great atmosphere. We got the band here playing. You know, I like his gym, how it neat feature. So great environment, great atmosphere, and you're right. You know, what do we got to lose? We're 7-12. Let's just,
I know. Might as well get out there, give it all you got.
Yeah, get out there and play. Maybe we'll see that some of that outside shooting stroke come back a little bit tonight. I think if we're going to hang in there, we're going to have to hit shots and hit them early, because inside is where Goshen's going to have an advantage, and outside is potentially where we could do some damage if we're going to tonight.
And Goshen, you know, we've struggled this year with teams that have big guys. Of course, we're missing that part of the team this year is having a big guy in the middle. And they've got some size.
They do. And at times they play both of them together. That is number 40, Leighton Weddle, and number 42, Ryan Eldridge. And if they play those two together, you know, it's like the Twin Towers.
Right.
And, you know, our normal defense is to dig down when the ball goes into the post, but how do you do that if you got it on both sides? You know, they can go high-low. There's a lot of things they have to – well, any coach that has 2, 6, 7 guys that can play has lots of options.
Yeah.
And then you know, they got shooters. They got Deacon Hill is a tremendous athlete and penetrator. Quinn Bechtel, number 22, has been around. I think he started as a freshman, or at least played a lot as a freshman, and very experienced out there. So you're right. We got our hands full, but that's why they play the game.
That's right.
And, you know, we're overdue for a really good performance. And so is it tonight? Is it next week at Fremont or at home against Concord? We got 1 week left in the regular season, don't we? Tuesday at Fremont, and then Concord at home next Friday, I guess.
Yes.
So
Friday.
Yeah,
at
I think
Westview.
I think let's not give Goshen easy shots. Let's make them earn it. Don't gamble in the post. Make their big guys shoot it over the top of us. Don't get in early foul trouble with our bigs. You know, Bucky has at least has the strength to hold his own in there against their inside game. But if he comes out, it's going to be a real matchup trouble for us. So play smart, move the ball, get good shots, do the fundamentals we've working on all year, and see what happens. So
the pep band here at Goshen High School just finished their rendition of God Bless America, and now they're going to be playing our national anthem. I thought so.
Well, we have some members of the military
they're
waiting,
ready.
I think, to go out maybe, but Westview came back on the floor and going through a final warm-up, so it took about 2:45 before the end of warm-ups. So
there's going to be a little break here. I thought that they were going to do those back-to-back, but I guess not.
Did you happen to see, what was the final on the JV game?
No, I never wrote it down, but it was like 53 to 45, 44, something like that.
Yeah, it was about an 8 or 9 point loss. Westview made a pretty good comeback, but Goshen, thing with Goshen and their JV is I didn't check their starters, but they typically play 5 or 6 juniors on the JV. And especially at a big school, that has an effect. And, we have a lot of freshmen playing. So, I think we held our own pretty well.
Well, I know one of the guys had a beard, so I thought that was kind of unusual for a JV player. And,
yeah, it is a little bit unusual.
I was commenting I didn't shave till I was in college, and barely then, so it's really a novelty to see.
They make them different nowadays.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, no, we look good in warm-ups. I know that means next to nothing when you get out there and play, but, you'd think after losing 11 out of 14, the spirits might be low and all that, but they're kids, they bounce back quick, and these guys just love to play basketball, and so any opportunity to play is a fun time. So
and don't give me the silent treatment if you don't agree or do. I don't care, but maybe it's good for them to get away from Westview and play on the road.
Some teams in their mentality play better away from home. You're absolutely right. There's a little bit extra pressure at home. You got your home fans in front of you, typically a bigger crowd, and you're absolutely, especially when you've lost several in a row.
Yeah, any kind of change like that might be good.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Now that happens in, I mean, that happens at all levels of sports. Sometimes an NFL team they'll go on the road 3 straight weeks and get to the Super Bowl.
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah, there's definitely different pressures at home.
So we're getting down to where we'll be introducing the starting lineups and having our national anthem here just a few seconds away. Good to have you along tonight. Pretty decent crowd on hand at the Goshen gym.
Yeah, considering the wind outside is
it's kind of
drifting
picked
snow.
up and it's snowing. And it's a kind of a nasty winter night here in Goshen.
Yeah, the weather outside changed drastically in the last 24, 48 hours, so maybe that bodes well for this game. I'm looking for anything here. I'm looking for something.
Kind of change.
Some kind of sign.
Right.
But no, it's been a very frustrating year in many respects for Westview and Westview fans. Everybody wants to see him do well, most of all the players. And they're working hard. Coach has mentioned repeatedly how they just work hard and they keep pushing through. So
right.
the breakthrough coming.
Yeah, let's hope it starts tonight. 2 more games. We got one Tuesday night over at Fremont. By the way, we won't be carrying that game. Fremont has their own streaming service, and so they'll be carrying that game on their YouTube channel. So you can pick it up there. But we won't be able to stream that game. So we hope you can make it over there in person for the Warriors battle with the Fremont Eagles on Tuesday night. If not, you can watch it on Fremont's YouTube channel. And then we finish off the season next Friday, a week from tonight, over at Westview against the Concord Minutemen. And then the sectional draw, like I said, is this Sunday, late in the afternoon, I think around 5 o'clock. You can watch it on the IHSAA network, or you can listen to it. So it'll be interesting to see what the draw is for the Westview sectional this year and the rest of the sectionals. Now our national anthem. Nice rendition of our national anthem by the Goshen Pep Band. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. Brady Yoder first out for Westview, number 11, a 5'10 junior. Brady comes into tonight's game averaging 12.3 points per game. Mason Yoder, the team's leading scorer. Mason's a 6'3 senior averaging 22.7 points per game. Also in the starting lineup, number 15, Wiley Minix, a 5'9 sophomore, averaging 6.2 points per game. Brady Esch gets the start as well, a 6'3 junior. Braden Esch, rather, 5.2 point per game average. And starting in the middle tonight for the Warriors will be 6'4 senior, Bucky Lehman, number 55. And now for the Goshen Redskins. And hopefully we have enough light that you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, they left the right light on right there. I can actually see my paper still.
Yeah, no kidding. I was ready to get my phone out and use my flashlight. And I'll try not to say Redskins tonight. Red Hawks. Drew Hogan, 5'9" senior, starts for the Red Hawks, a 13.9 point per game average in the shooting department for Hogan. Number 21 is Deacon Hill, a 6'3" junior, averaging 10.5 points per game. Next out, 6' junior Quinn Bechtel, 8.7 points per game. And number 24, Gage Worthman, a 6'3" sophomore, averaging 8.7 points per game. And rounding out the starting lineup for Michael Wolford's Goshen Red Hawks will be number 42, Ryan Eldridge, a 6'7" sophomore, averaging 5.4 points per game. So,
yeah, as good as Goshen is, the scary thing is they start 2 juniors and 2 sophomores.
No, they'll all be back next year.
Well, Goshen has had some lean years, but right now they're stacked and confident and ready to put a whooping on the Warriors if they can.
Yeah, we'll see if they can turn things around here tonight. The Warriors looking for a win. 4 in a row have gone by the wayside. Mason Yoder, center court, along with their big guy, Ryan Eldridge. And the tip is controlled by Westview, so that's a good sign. Brady Yoder directs the offense out front.
Goshen starting out with Quinn Bechtel closely guarding Mason. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of, not really a boxing one, but pretty much I'm going to guard Mason and you guys guard everybody else. He's not going to help, and he's not going to do. See, right there we had a wide open 3 and didn't even look at the basket.
Mason's turnaround jumper off the baseline won't go, but Bucky Lehman with the offensive board. Brady coming in on a runner, and he hits.
Yeah, little things like that will go a long way to keeping us in the game tonight.
Goshen with the basketball now. Inside pass, shots up off the glass and good inside by Drew Hogan. Drew leads his team in scoring, 13, just under 14 points per game. Brady stops up, goes left side to Wiley Minix, and then they'll swing it all the way around to Esch. Back to Minix. Go in the corner to Braden. He's left wide open for a 3. It's long. Again, an offensive rebound for Bucky Lehman. And this time, Brady hits a 3 from outside. So the Warriors out to a 5-2 lead.
Not a bad recipe if you can keep doing it.
Goshen with the ball. They'll swing it around up front. It'll come to Hill. Puts it on the hardwood once. Hands off to Eldridge. Then back to the corner. Back to Eldridge. And he puts it off the glass and good inside. So 2 layups for Goshen on their first 2 possessions. Back come the Warriors with a 1-point lead. Mason Yoder drives it and then goes right side. Minix will put up a 3, and that's off the mark. Tipped around. Bucky Lehman with a rebound. 3 offensive rebounds. Yeah, and Brady hits another shot. So I guess it's a 2-man wrecking crew for the Warriors tonight. Brady with all 7 of his team's points, and Bucky Lehman with 3.
That's got to be his season
boards.
High for offensive rebounds.
I would think
it's
so.
It's got to be. I don't remember it otherwise.
All coming with less than 2 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Now let's see if we can stop Goshen from getting a layup.
Yeah, that's another thing that's been pretty consistent so far. And an offensive foul on Goshen, so we'll come back the other way.
I think they got the big guy on a moving screen.
So Eldridge picks up his first foul. He'll come out of the ball game, and coming in will be the other big guy, Leighton Weddle, a 6'7" junior. Braden Nash will bring it up this time for the Warriors. He'll go right side to Bucky Lehman. In the corner right side to Minix. Minix bounce passes it down low on the baseline to Mason, then throws it over the head of Minix. Knocks over one of the band's music holders. There's a name for those. Can't think. Music stand.
They double teamed him really quickly. Almost was a triple team because they sagged off of Wiley, so he really had nowhere to go with that ball. That's better than a live ball turnover where they're dunking it on the other end.
Right. In the corner left side, it's Hill. He'll come back out front with it. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Weddle now gives off to Wortham. Wortham right side to Hogan. He tries to drive it does down to the baseline and is stopped there by Brady Yoder. Back out front, it'll come to Wortham. Goshen averaging 50.5 points per game, giving up 46.1 points per game. Being very patient on offense in this possession.
Yeah, they're pretty deliberate when they need to be. Definitely have a lot of options to score, but they don't necessarily shoot it quick.
Hill drives it toward the basket, then gives off right side to Bechtel. Bechtel cross-courts it to Hogan. Hogan takes it down on the baseline. They shut off once again by Brady Yoder. Back out front, it'll come to Wortham. Back down on the baseline. It goes to Bechtel, and then they'll swing it back out. Hogan with it. Drives it to the free throw line, then dishes it off for a wide open three for Bechtel, and it's short. Rebound, Brady Yoder for Westview.
Yeah, that's one of the best defensive possessions we've had in a while.
Mason Yoder goes right side on the pass to Minix, and he hits from the corner right side.
That's really good to see Wiley do that. He missed his first one and has struggled in recent games, but to see him have the confidence to drill that is big. So that's 2 threes we've hit already. Some games we haven't even hit one.
Things are looking up so far. 10-4, Westview up by 6. 3:40 to go, first quarter. Driving and putting it up off the glass, and it's good by Quinn Bechtel. His first 2 of the night. Westview a chance to extend their 4-point lead here. Brady goes to Bucky Lehman. Bucky looking for outlet, gives out to Brady, now back to Brady, and he shoots a 3. This time it's off the mark. Chased down by Hogan, and Hogan will bring it up for the Red Hawks. Drives it into the lane and goes right side with it to Bechtel. Bechtel brings it back out front, then on a pass right side to Hogan. Turnaround jumper inside off the glass. Nice move by Weddle as he puts it in off the window.
Yeah, so the Eldridge is right-hander. Weddle looks like he prefers the left. So
Southpaw and a righty, yeah.
You get to
good combination.
Practice guarding both directions.
Minix, top of the circle, goes to Brady Yoder. Looks to his head coach, Rob Yoder. Brady drives, gives it into Mason, who's double teamed. He'll take a fall-away jumper, off the mark, no good, and the rebound, Weddle. Outlets it to Hogan, and back come the Red Hawks. 2:20 to go, first quarter.
It's one of Mason's spots, but he just, there we missed the block out.
It's an and one for Leighton Weddle as he hits the shot off the glass inside, then is fouled. Ray Nash with his first foul. And the team's first. We're all tied up at 10, and Goshen a chance to take the lead now after Westview gave up the 6-point lead. Weddle with 4, chance to make it 5 here. And that one is no good, and rebound Mason Yoder.
I think our initial game plan is going to be similar to recent games where we try to get Mason posting up. Goshen's aware of that, and when we do throw it to him, they got 2 or 3 guys there. Here he is underneath.
Mason.
Wow, tough angle and got it in there.
Yeah, I was afraid he was too far underneath. Came across the lane, grabbed it, and was able to come back in, and that leaping ability.
I think that's because we view it as how we would have used to shoot it, but Mason can jump higher than everybody. So
that's true.
Changes all the math.
Yes, it does. Out front is Wortham. Takes it left side. He'll take the shot and hit. 2 for Wortham, his first 2. So Goshen has 5 different players in the scorebook. 12-12, all tied up at a dozen. Brady Yoder stops up, puts the shot up as he was making contact underneath with Weddle. Good smart move by Brady, and he'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, it definitely was. After the fake, he wasn't necessarily intent on shooting it, but then when he saw 2 guys go flying up in the air, it's like, ah.
Brady hits his 8th free throw now. Back into the ball games comes Eldridge for Goshen.
Well, what a luxury to be able to rotate 2, 6, 7 guys.
No kidding. Brady hits his second free throw, also into the ball game at that stoppage. for two new Warrior faces, Luke Helmuth along with Max Engel. With the ball right side is Bechtel, number 22. He'll give it to Hogan. Now inside, Eldridge fights toward the basket, puts it up too hard. And with the rebound, it's Max Engel. Outlet pass comes to Brady Yoder. Back to Mason. Mason drives all the way in, puts it up, has it blocked away out of his hands by Wortham, and back come the Red Hawks. Way outside, the three is good by Drew Hogan.
Yeah, a block shot can really change momentum, and it did right there. Goshen had really an easier shot than they've had in their half-court sets.
Hogan's definitely a guy you have to get out on around the perimeter. He shoots 44% from beyond the arc. Minix out front to Mason. He hands it off to Brady Yoder. He'll go right side to Luke Helmuth. 20 seconds to go first quarter. Warriors down one, 15-14 to the Red Hawks. Brady out front. Noah Alford, number 10, is guarding him. He's into the lineup. Shot from the left side, no good. Goes off the hands and out of bounds of Max Engel. It'll be Goshen basketball.
Oh, we got a good shot there.
With 2.8 seconds to go in the first quarter, we have timeout on the court. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at Five Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe, offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
Back at Goshen High School as we resume action with 2.8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Goshen will inbound. 5'9" junior Noah Alford. Westview applying the pressure. Baseball pass center court comes up to Eldridge. He'll go to Hogan. Hogan gets it launched, and it's short. Oh, it looked good from after one. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this 60-second timeout.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
You're fine. And we're back at Goshen. 15-14 Goshen leading as we begin the second quarter. And Goshen will be inbounding. Hogan brings it across the timeline, works it right side to Alford. He'll go back left side with it to Hill. Now into the hands of Wortham between the circles. Westview first quarter with Max Engel and Luke Helm on the court, joined by and Mason Yoder. He does. Fall away jumper is good.
And did a quick pull up, so playing along.
As I recall, he was playing as a freshman.
And so is that guy.
Yeah. Far. 11 of his teams.
Try a look. They threw it to him, and he made a nice play.
Good drive by Brady. Stops up, gives it off to Wade Springer, who's come into the ball game for Westview. Now Minix. Minix back to Brady and now to Wade Springer.
Goshen really sagging in the lane. Right now they have 4 defenders in the lane.
Mason with it. Bechtel out on him. Into Brady. He posts up, puts it up, misses. Tipped out. Wade Springer's
Game.
That's right.
We're going to have to keep hitting shots. We're starting to be a little bit of a deficit, but
Minnick stopped up and his pivot foot came with him, so he'll be whistled for the travel. Wolford talking things over with the official down there. Casey Gaynor. Also referees tonight, Tony Rickert and Jeremy Swafford. Hogan across the timeline for the Red Hawks. They lead it 19-16 over the Warriors.
Well, the thing with guarding Eldridge down there is try not to get him let him get set up at the block or below. Keep him high. He's not as likely to shoot it from out there, and if he does, it's a harder shot.
Hill has it knocked away from behind by Brady, now loose on the floor, and we've got a held ball. And it's going to be Westview basketball.
Ours. Yeah, they got the ball to start the quarter.
Minix comes out. Checking into the ball game will be Hunter Porter. So now we have Wade Springer, Hunter Porter, Max Engel, Mason Yoder, and Brady Yoder. Westview down 3. Chance to tie here with a 3. Brady takes it to the free throw line. He'll pop it from there and hits.
Great play call that time. We ran essentially the same play as we ran the possession before, just from the other side of the floor.
Definitely a hot hand for Brady tonight. 13 already. Halfway through the first half here, or second quarter.
Well, we always either need he or Mason to have a big scoring game.
Well, that's true.
Preferably both.
Bechtel lobs it in to Eldridge. Out front it'll come to Hogan. He goes right side with it to Alford. Back to Bechtel, left side. Now to Alford. Alford into Eldridge. Eldridge having trouble finding the handle. Throws it up toward the basket. Misses a shot, and Mason cleans the glass.
Well, we're doing a good job of making them work for their shots, which is what we wanted to do. So here's the end where we just got to keep progressing.
Brady with it right side. Gets it into Mason. Mason has a size advantage there, and he'll take a fall-away jumper. It won't go in, though. In and out, the rebound to Goshen.
Yeah, a good shot, though.
Hogan takes it, loses his balance, and now we've got a held ball. This time it'll stay in the possession of Goshen.
Well, we're doing a good job of taking advantage of matchups. You know, they have a size advantage, but when we run certain plays, we come free because they have a big guarding one of our guards.
Eldridge back out. Back into the ball game now will be Weddle. The other 6'7" guy. Hogan with it out front. Takes it left side. Bounce pass over to Bechtel. Bechtel now gets it to Wortham. Alford, now Bechtel. 2:50 to go, first half. 1 point ball game. Goshen by 1. And we have a whistle. I think as Hogan was unloading that pass.
Yeah, that was a fortunate foul call because they were about to get a layup or a dunk.
Yeah, they were. That'll be the second foul on Max Engel. No, that was on Mason, wasn't it?
I didn't see who they called it on.
Shots in the air and good, and a foul. Once again, well, this time it is on Max.
Hogan has a way of making look every time he gets contact that he got fouled. And that time they called it.
He has a tendency to fall.
Yeah, and he initiates the contact too. So.
Well, that's being smart, I guess.
It is.
Bechtel with the offensive rebound. The putback is up and good.
Yeah, missed blockouts, they'll get you.
23-18. 5-point lead now for Goshen. Springer right side, loses his dribble, looks to Brady Yoder. Out front will come to Max Engel. Back to Springer. Out of Hunter Porter. Bounce pass down low to Mason. Has it knocked away and out of bounds by Beck. It'll stay in the hands of Westview. Bucky Lehman back into the ball game as Max Engel comes out for the Warriors. Brady Yoder inbounding. Alford guarding the inbound pass. They'll get it into Hunter Porter. Out of Springer. Down low to Mason. He gives it to Brady, cutting toward the basket, and he hits it.
Yeah, nice pass that time by Mason. Thought it could have called a foul on that one, too.
That would have helped.
He needs to flop a little bit more like
yeah,
somebody
like
else I know.
Hogan, not to mention anything. 23-20. Goshen by 3, and they have the basketball.
Well, Westview's played a nice first half. Now let's finish this last minute and 30 strong and go in with either close or having the lead.
Hogan, minute and a half now.
Yeah, got to get closer on the shooter. On the scouting report, I'm sure that he's listed as a shooter, and we were just too far away because he hasn't shot it much tonight.
26-20. Shot by Mason, in and out, no good. Back come the Goshen Redskins. Hogan with it, left side. Goes to Bechtel.
Goshen thinking there should have been a foul called on that last move.
Could hear some of the fans
And it probably was, but
expressing their opinion.
we've had some called that weren't, so it kind of balances out. Well, it's really important, I think, to get a stop here. Let's not give up a 3. Let's not give up a 2. Let's fight, get a stop, and go in and regroup.
Hogan out front. Good ball handler. Gives it to Bechtel. Another good ball handler. He'll drive it and give off right side to Wortham. Back out front will come to Hogan as we put a little more pressure on him out there. Try to trap him in the corner.
Yeah, we do have
13.7.
And we do have a foul to give. So if we'd want to foul them on a drive or something before they shoot it, they would just have to inbound it again. But I don't know if our players all know that, but you see it frequently in college being done.
Hogan inbounding. He'll get it into Noah Alford. Back to Bechtel now with 8 seconds.
2, which is the most important, and stood right in front of him.
Good defense by Brady.
Yeah, Brady's just had a tremendous first half. 15 points. Good job with the ball in his hands and defensively as well.
Brady gets the ball into Mason Yoder. And we have a quick timeout called by Rob. We're going to set up a play here.
Yep, I think so. He got it to half court and called timeout to set something up.
2.9 seconds, so gives us plenty of time to get a shot off, especially we'll be inbounding it just beyond the half-court stripe on our end of the court. So.
Yeah, the thing you want to try to do here is you want to throw the inbound pass toward the basket.
Right.
Don't throw it away from it, or one, it kills your time. 2, if it gets intercepted, they have time to lay it in 2.9 seconds. So let's get it thrown in right. I think this is the exact amount of time they had at the end of the first quarter for Goshen, wasn't it?
I think so. Well, it's 2.8 or something like that.
2.8 or 2.9.
Yeah.
And they were an inch from scoring a 3. So good play call here. Whoever gets it, just going to have to wing it.
Springer triggering it in. Bounce pass comes into Mason, knocked away, and Bechtel has it. He'll throw up a long shot, and it's way off the mark, and that'll do it for the first half. Pretty decent ball game, though, so far. Goshen with a 6-point lead, 26-20. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with scoring and talk about this first half right after this 2-minute timeout.
Dry Forest Wood Products in Shipshewana offers high-quality lumber drying with their vacuum kiln drying process. At Dry Forest, we believe in valuing the life of a tree by respecting its integrity and enjoying its natural beauty. Dry Forest Wood Products with over 40 years of lumber drying experience. Located at 4325 North, 675 West in Shipshewana. Call 260-768-7714.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA? Have you ever wondered if you have enough life insurance? No matter where you are at in your retirement planning journey, nearing retirement, or just starting to think about it, we can help you. Our mission is to get to know your needs, your wants, and your long-term goals, and then implement strategies to help you get there. If you've ever wondered about any of these things, give us a call.
Welcome back to halftime, or not welcome back, but welcome to halftime. Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Their passion is protecting you. Well, Westview showed quite a bit of passion in that first half, so that is really what has kept us in the game. We started out really well, had a lead for most of the first quarter, ended up trailing by 1 at the end of the first quarter, 15-14. Didn't fare as well in the second, scored 6 points to Goshen's 11 to account for our current 6-point deficit. For Westview, Brady Yoder has been the star of the game so far for both teams. He's got 15 points. He's got 5 two-point field goals, and 2 free throws. And really, I can only remember maybe 1 shot that he missed out there. Mason Yoder has been held in check. He is averaging 22.7, and he has only got 2 points tonight. Wiley Minix hit an early 3 to get us going, and that accounts for all the scoring for Westview. So as you might imagine, not spread out too much. For Goshen, number 3, 5'9" senior Drew Hogan has 12 points already. His average is 13.9, so he's having a good game. We switched up a few defenders on him there in the second quarter, so we'll see how that helps. Quinn Bechtel averaging 8.7. He has 4. Gage Worthman has 2. Leighton Weddle has 4. And Ryan Eldridge has 4. I think Worthman hit a 3 there late in the, or maybe they only counted that as a 2 late in that.
Oh,
that
maybe
quarter.
that's where. Yeah, I was missing a score because I was getting a text about a.
Yeah, you got
problem.
a lot going on over there. So
yeah, I think it was
18, 22,
Wortham had a 3.
26. Well, no, you got 26 on there.
Yeah, but
That's
I
right.
gave Hogan the point.
He might have gave it to Hogan.
Yeah, I
so,
did.
Yeah, he hit 1 3, and I think
Okay.
Worthman hit the other one.
I'll get that corrected.
So, yeah, I think as we talked earlier, before we got to the halftime, that, we are right in this game and have played well, and our leading scorer has not shot it well. He's playing okay.
Right.
I mean, he's getting good shots. They're just not going in his normal baseline jumpers, and free throw jumpers are just bouncing off this half. But he can get hot quick, and if we can get him hot and keep Brady hot, we got a real chance in this game. There's a lot of matchups that don't favor us, but we're playing well, and we're executing the game plan. It just comes down to can we make enough shots to stay in this game and be close at the end.
Well, are you seeing anything that Goshen's doing on Mason on defense that, he seems to be getting shots, but.
He is. The bodies on him are a little bigger than maybe what he's used to seeing. And they're doing a good job of doubling him when he gets it in the post. He's really having to jump to get a shot off. And, if he could get an easy one, it might help him get started a little bit. But he had that kind of contortionist type layup from behind the backboard, but that is the only basket he's got. I don't know how many shots he's got. He's probably 1 for 7 or 8, but
well, all of his shots have been contested, and a lot of them come from both sides of on the baseline. But yeah, they're not falling for him.
Well, and the thing that kept us in the game, the first 3 possessions were carbon copies. Missed the shot, offensive rebound, throw it to Brady, he scores.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think he got all 3 of those baskets. I'm not sure. 3 rebounds anyhow for Bucky.
Right.
And so that gives you confidence. It gets you off to a good start. Then Wiley hit a 3-pointer, which he, you know, I don't know if he had one last game or not, but he struggled a little while with that. And so it really got us. We were up 10-4.
Well, it's good to see that go down, too, because he missed his first one, but he came right back and shot another one, and it did go in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so that, you know, it gives you a glimpse of what we can be and what we expected to be this year and what we have seen. Not for a while, but about what we have seen. And so, you know, I think we're going to need the same kind of start to this second half. Goshen's probably going to come out and try to put us away. We need to come out and we need to fight back into this and get a basket. I think it's probably going to be Goshen's ball to start. We need to get a stop, and we just need to continue executing our offense. You know, Goshen has they're pretty solid on defense. They won't give you anything easy, but they do give you some stuff.
Right.
You know, we've had several 15-footers. And part of that is they're playing their big guy. And remember, they don't hedge out on screens quite as hard as like some of the other teams we've played has. So they do a good job of protecting the basket, but there is that mid-range game is there if we can hit those shots, which we've got a lot of them. We just didn't hit quite as many as we would have liked to.
But what a luxury they have. They have those 2 6'7" guys and not having them. I mean, you could have them in there at the same time, and like you said earlier, have twin towers in there, but
we could
to rotate them, you know, it's like nice luxury.
Absolutely. They can. Just their presence alone discourages you from driving.
Exactly.
Or alters your shots. Or if they do get, you know, they can foul and get away with it because they got 10 fouls to give combined. So
yeah,
it's a credit to them or an advantage for them anyhow. So we will see how we can attack it this half if we make any adjustments. But I thought what we did in the first half was pretty good. Really, 40 points. Easily could have had more with a couple shots we missed. But it didn't feel like the same struggles that we've had recently against Prairie Heights and West Noble and Wawasee and, you know, you name it, on and on.
You look over the last several years and part of this year too, this looked more like a Westview team in this first half, the way they played.
Exactly, making extra hustle plays, being the aggressor.
Right.
Absolutely. So
26-20 at halftime. We're a little over a minute away from the start of the second half, so stay tuned for that. We'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of U.S. Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail, so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Tonight's halftime show has been brought to you by Lehman Insurance and Financial Group, located on Lehman Drive in Topeka. So we got about 20 seconds till we get ready to tip this. Well, we don't tip it off, I guess, at halftime, but we inbound the ball. Goshen should have the ball, and will be coming this way. So Westview as their starting lineup back in the game. And no, it is Westview. That's right. We had back-to-back jump balls in that second quarter.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So we got it back. So even a better opportunity to get out there and get off to a good start.
Westview brings it in. Braden Nash will get it over to Yoder in the corner. Brady Yoder gets it into Mason, has it blocked away, and now we have a fight for the basketball, and it's going to be Goshen ball.
Yeah, Mason's been met at the rim 3 times now and blocked, and that hadn't happened much this year.
No, we haven't seen that hardly at all.
Well, they have the athleticism and the heights to do that, so you'll have to adjust, pull up a little quicker, or
inside pass comes to their big guy Eldridge, and he is it's a jump ball. It's a held ball.
This is more jump balls I've seen in a boys game than I've seen all year, I think.
I think so.
It's like 5 tonight.
I would tend to agree with that. Yeah, definitely. So Westview a chance to get into that Goshen lead a little bit further here. 26-20, we're down 6. Brady Yoder stops on the left side and gives to Minix. His shot from up top is off.
Yeah, he was off balance on that shot. You can see he kind of, but good play call there. Got us an open shot.
With the ball, Wortham gets it out front. Bechtel now, he'll go right side or left side to Hill. Hogan back to Hill. Wortham now to Hogan, drives the baseline, puts up the runner and got it.
Yeah, nice runner that time. Bucky cut off the baseline, but he just floated it up over him.
Hogan now breaks into double digits in the scorebook with 11. Brady, long three is good. He's feeling it tonight.
Yeah, he really is locked in tonight. Very confident. We really needed that.
Second three of the night for Brady. Total of 18 points now. Warriors down 5. Hogan tries to drive on Mason. Good job of cutting him off. Shot by Wortham from 3 is no good. Chased down by Minix, and he'll get it to Mason Yoder.
We need to look for Brady here. Set something up for him and
give it to Minix. Minix to Braden, who's wide open for 3, and he hits.
We can do it that way, too. Nice job by Braden.
Westview back within 2 now. 28-26. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988 and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
28-26, Goshen leading Westview. At halftime it was 26-20.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, we talked before the game about the need to hang in this game would be to create extra possessions, which we've done that not so much lately, and we had to hit some threes, which we hadn't done in a while, and I think that's 4 on the night.
I believe so.
2 for Brady.
Has 2.
And then Braden, and then Wiley.
Yeah, Minix
so
right.
Makes a big difference when you put the old ball in the hole, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And those threes add up faster than 2s and shooting free throws.
They're just other momentum builders, and we really needed that. It was 28-20 and really was kind of teetering on the edge.
Hill's shot from inside the lane won't go. Warriors chasing it. It's going to be Goshen ball. They said it went off the fingers.
Yeah, that was the right call. That's unfortunate. We had 3 guys around the ball, and Eldridge stuck his big mitt out there. But to have them miss a 10-footer like that was a big bonus.
Driving is Hogan. Boy, he's got that down to a science.
Yeah, he's really good at making that shot.
30-26. Goshen by 4 now. Bucky Lehman goes to Braden in the corner. He's left wide open again.
They're giving it to him again, so he's going to have a chance.
Mason fakes the 3 and then drives, gives back to Braden. He'll go to Bucky Lehman. And now out front is Brady Yoder. They'll swing it around to Mason now on the right side.
Yeah, they had him down on the post, but
Wiley with a 3. This is off the mark, but Braden Nash with the offensive board. He'll take a 3 from the corner left side. That one won't go, and the rebound is yanked down by Wortham. Back come the Red Hawks. Hogan. Hogan backs it out. Left side. And he's left open for three, and he hits.
Well, the one thing you don't want to do with that is go under the screen. If he's shooting 44% from three, that's just not a smart defensive play, and we thought he was going to make the move. Another jump ball. Well, Goshen called that timeout and responded with a 5-0 run. All started because we couldn't corral the rebound on that miss.
Yeah.
And that just those are just such momentum plays. So we gotta make one here to turn it back around.
Bechtel bounce passes it to Hogan. Hogan drives and gives off to Hill. Hill another three in the air, no good. Battle for the rebound, chased down by Eldridge, and he gives it to Bechtel. Back to Hogan. Hogan drives it into the free throw line, and then Braden Nash steals it. He'll put it up, miss the shot underneath, and Hill grabs a rebound.
Yeah, he got hit on that. I don't know why there was no foul called, but
Hill pulls up left side. Backdoor pass to Eldridge. He puts it up, misses a shot underneath, but he'll get a couple of free throws. Yeah, Braden, good steal.
Yeah, I thought he got hit on that, but well, a couple offensive rebounds and a missed layup. Boy, that really makes a difference.
Eldridge's shot is good. Bucky Lehman coming back out of the ball game. Wade Springer checks back in for Westview. Also in for the Red Hawks is Noah Alford. Coming out of the ball game was Hill. Eldridge hits both free throws. He has 6. 35-26, all of a sudden Goshen's up 9.
Yeah, this got away in a hurry, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Kind of like the JV game where it was a 1-point game and a half, and next thing you know, they were up by double digits. Well, we've had some threes to cut it closer, and we missed. So that gotta just get a basket and get a stop.
Braden's left open again. He's short this time. I think he thought about it a little bit too long that time.
Yeah, I agree. Kind of slow shot at that time.
Hogan on a baseline, gives it off to Hill, number 21. Now to Hogan. Hogan with Wade Springer on him now. Drives, puts it up, can't get it to go, and the rebound's pulled down on a good block out by Mason Yoder. Inside 3 minutes to go now, third quarter. Westview in need of a basket here. Down by 9 points.
Well, we got 4 shooters on the court right now. We ought to be able to get a good open shot.
Minix wide open. He'll get it into Mason. Mason to Porter, right side from the corner, or Springer rather, and he hits.
It's actually potentially one of our best offensive lineups right there with our 4 shooters plus Mason. He's more of a scorer than a shooter, but
a lot of potential out
definitely
there. Offensively, well, defensively too. Noah Alford gets it to Hogan up between the circles. He'll give off to Bechtel left side. Inside to Eldridge. Eldridge has been in the paint about 12 seconds. And he gets a shot.
Who's counting?
You don't see it called very often anymore. Springer left side to Mason Yoder. Now to Wiley Minix. His three is good.
Yeah, our shot. We're getting more open shots tonight than we've got in weeks. And it's gonna help our confidence.
Yes, it is, and it's gonna force Goshen to get out on us beyond the perimeter there.
We're moving the ball really well and just finding the guy that's hot.
That Hogan, he's quick like Mason.
Yeah, if we could stop him, that would help a lot.
Very
He's
quick
up to
first step, yeah. He has 18 now. Wade Springer, left side, looks inside, can't find anyone there. Give out to Minix. Minix now to Braden Esch.
Yeah, Goshen's pretty much saying, go ahead and beat us from 3. We don't think you can.
Brady hits another one. He hasn't missed much at all today.
Yeah. So at this point, we've still outscored Goshen by 1 this quarter. So last 50 seconds will be really important.
Keeping it close. Bechtel inside to Eldridge. Hill for 3, and he hits this time. We're pretty much leaving in alone out there. What happened?
I think they called a technical on Eldridge.
I didn't see what happened.
I saw one of our guys went flying. I think it was Mason maybe that went flying.
So we'll come to the other end and chop into this Goshen lead potentially. 37.7 to go in the third quarter. Goshen up 42-34. Engel back in for Westview. Esch comes out. Also, Eldridge comes out for Goshen. Coming back in will be Weddle. Brady shot, rims out, no good. Second shot up, this time it's good. 21 now for Brady. Westview will get the ball. Wade Springer will trigger it in for the Warriors right at half court. He gets it into Brady Yoder. Brady across the timeline. The Warriors will be content to take the last shot of the quarter. Wade takes it right side. Flashes it right side to Brady Yoder. Left side now back to Wade. Brady holding in the center circle. Bounce pass to Mason with 15 seconds to go, third quarter.
Probably going to run a 1-4 low set here and see what Mason can do.
Tries to drive on Hogan. Can't get around him. Gives out to Brady. Brady drives. Jump hook. Good! Right at the buzzer. The hot hand, Brady Yoder, took it in, scored.
23 now for Brady.
He's having a great evening. Warriors trailing Goshen 42-37 after 3. We'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at 5 Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
We're through 3 quarters here at Goshen Westview, and Goshen going at it. Anybody's ball game at this point, 42-37, just a 5-point deficit, and Westview has the basketball. They're trailing. Inside pass, Mason puts it up, and he's fouled this time.
Yeah, nice play call there out of the timeout. Good execution, and they finally got a foul out of that. That time one of the guards came down a little bit harder on Mason's arm.
Bechtel picks up the foul, his second. Mason with a couple of free throws coming his way from the charity stripe. That one rims out.
Well, Mason's just got to keep focused. The shots haven't been going down today, but all you need to hit is 1 or 2, and things can change.
Hits that one. 3 points now for Mason tonight. 42-38, Westview down 4. Hogan gets it to Wortham. Back out front. Bechtel now left side to Hogan. They'll lob it inside. Shots up off the glass and good by Weddle. Weddle with 6. 44-38. Brady Yoder gives it off to Wade Springer. Springer bounce pass down low on the baseline to Mason. Turnaround, fall away, jumper is good.
There we go. That's more vintage Mason right there.
Boy, if Mason gets hot,
it could help, couldn't it?
You bet. In the corner,
it starts on this end. We have got to get some stops. Goshen doing a good job of picking their matchups and going to them to get baskets right now.
Hogan gets it to Bechtel. Out front, it'll come to Noah Alford. Back to Hogan. Drives, fakes, puts it up, and a blocking, charging foul.
No, they called
it was a block. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a no call, but Wade's got to be able to just let him go when he makes that move.
Basket counted.
We've tried 3 different players on him, and both I think have done, all 3 have I think have done a nice job on him at times, but he just really knows how to pick his spots, and when he gets a chance, he doesn't miss.
Hogan's first free throw of the night. Westview quickly back the other way. Minix in the corner, gets it out front to Mason Yoder. Wade Springer now between the circles. They go right side to Minix. Down low. Bechtel anticipated that pass down low on the baseline.
Yeah, that was a really slow developing set from start to finish, and they read that thing really well.
Hogan drives wide open, puts it up and in.
Well, they're playing that pick and roll out at the top, and we're not playing that very well right now, and he's just taking advantage and reading what we do and do the opposite. So we're going to have to start drilling some shots here to hang in.
Minix misses. Wortham grabs it on the run and holds up, gives it to Hogan. Hogan works against Springer. He'll drive it all the way to the basket. This time he misses, and the rebound Minix. He gets it to Brady Yoder. 5.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Westview down 9, 49-40. Brady to Mason. Bounce passes it over to Minix and then back out front to Brady. They'll swing it around to Springer left side. Minix inside to Mason. Can't find a shot there. Gives to Minix and then Brady. Inside pass knocked away, stolen into the hands of Wortham, and now Bechtel.
I'd like to see Brady have the ball at the top and do some of that pick and roll and see what kind of decision he can make. He's got the hot hand tonight, and we've kind of gone away from him.
Timeout on the court. Goshen wants to talk things over. 49-40, 4:50 to go in the ball game. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Forest Wood Products in Shipshewana offers high-quality lumber drying with their vacuum kiln drying process. At Dry Forest, we believe in valuing the life of a tree by respecting its integrity and enjoying its natural beauty. Dry Forest Wood Products with over 40 years of lumber drying experience. Located at 4325 North, 675 West in Shipshewana. Call 260-768-7714.
We're back ready to resume action after the timeout called by the Red Hawks. And Goshen will be inbounding. Alford will bring it in for Goshen.
Goshen's probably going to try to either run a set here or take some time off the clock would be my guess.
Hogan inside to Alford, and then they'll get it outside. Wortham will take a three. He was left open and he took advantage of it. His second three tonight. That spreads the lead out for Goshen to 12 now, 52-40. Big possession here.
Yeah, it's getting away now. We've quit scoring. We changed our lineup so we could counter their bigs a little bit, and ever since then our scoring has just kind of stopped.
Minix out front. We'll go to Brady Yoder. Brady drives it into the lane. The runner's up off the back of the iron. We just can't get him to drop. Weddle with the rebound. He'll get it to Hogan. Inside 4 minutes now to play in the ball game. Alford on the baseline, drives, he's cut off there and get it out to Weddle. Out of Bechtel, Hogan. Hogan drives it, then gives off right side. Wortham from the corner, misses the three, tipped out of there by Weddle. And what do we have?
I think he called a double foul, which is unbelievable. They had Weddle just leaning over the back of Max that time.
Max gets it one, of course, and Weddle the other one.
Oh, actually, they might have. Yeah. Which that amounts, I believe, to a change of possession.
So it's like a held ball.
Right. So it'll keep it with Goshen.
Bechtel will inbound underneath the Redhawks basket off to the left. We're ready to go now. Bechtel bounce passes it into Hogan. Hogan, Springer guarding him. They go right side with it to Wortham, then back out front to Bechtel. Bechtel drives it toward the basket, pulls it out on the wing, gives off to Weddle. In now, Noah Alford. Back to Bechtel.
We only have 3 team fouls. We can afford to be pretty aggressive here.
They're trapping Hogan, and now we have a whistle. What do we have? Oh, they're going to call a foul.
No, they're going to call. They're going to give him a timeout.
Yeah, I got you. All right, 3:05 to go in the ball game. 52-40, 12-point lead for Goshen. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
And we're back at Goshen. They'll be inbounding the basketball. Coach Wolford called a quick timeout when his player was trapped up top in the corner.
Yeah, really good trap that time by Westview, but
it was.
Hogan was strong enough to hang on to the ball and call timeout.
Inside 3 minutes now to go in the ball game. Wortham gets it out front. Inside pass. Wortham turns around, puts it up. No good. Good block out by all the Warriors down there. Engel, Springer, and Mason Yoder. Mason comes up with the loose ball. Springer now takes it into the paint. Gives off to Max Engel.
Yeah, we don't really have time to be choosy here. We just need, if you have an open shot, take it.
Definitely at this point. 2:25 to go. Springer has it kicked out of bounds by the defensive player down there, Alford. So Westview will be inbounding underneath their own bucket off to the left. Springer lobbing it into Mason. He's got the wide open shot underneath and he puts it in. Timeout this time by Rob Yoder. It'll be a 30. We'll keep it right here.
Well, our offense, it did us good for about 3.1 quarters.
Yeah.
And then it kind of went away, and that's all it takes in a game like this that's back and forth. If you don't keep coming back, the lead's going to stretch out, and that's what happens. So
10-point deficit now, and we only have 2:20 to make it up. Warriors scored 14 in the first quarter, 6 in the second, then came back with 18 in the third. So far in this quarter, we haven't scored?
No, he just scored the 2.
I don't know why.
No, we had 37 after 3 quarters.
Okay, I had
So
marked down 42 for some reason.
Yeah, so we've had a 3 and a 2.
Yeah. Alford looking to inbound, gets it into Bechtel, has it slapped away, and looked like he put his hand on it before it went out of bounds, but they'll give it to Goshen.
Plenty of Westview fans over there that clearly saw that better.
Alford looking to inbound again, gets it into Bechtel. He's getting trapped down in the corner, and he gets it out to Alford. Alford crosses the timeline, bounce pass to Wortham. Looked like he traveled. They're going to call the foul, though, on Engel. For Max, that'll be his 4th.
Yeah, I think that was the right call. He did a good job of trying to get there, but he wasn't quite in the way.
Eldridge back in. Coming back out will be Weddle for Goshen. Also, Hillcheck's back in. And Noah Alford comes out for the Redhawks. Hill gets it out front to Bechtel. Bechtel drives around the double team. Now he'll get it to Hill. He'll cross court it to Bechtel. Minute 55 to go in the ball game. Westview down 10. Now Goshen spreads it out.
Yeah, really hard to trap a team with as many good ball handlers, and they have size, so you can throw it over the top. That's our 5th team foul. 2 more before they're shooting.
Inbounding will be Hill. Minute 47 to go. Hill inbounds to Hogan. Hogan with Springer. Bounce pass to Bechtel. And another bump, and a foul's going to be called on Minix this time. First foul on Wiley tonight. Once again, Hill will be inbounding from the same spot that he was just a few moments ago. He'll get it into Hogan.
I imagine Hogan's probably not going to be the top priority to foul.
I wouldn't think so.
Doesn't seem to miss much.
He's only a 68% free throw shooter, though.
Oh, is that right?
A guy like that, you might think would be, in the 80s or high 70s
well,
at least.
He did miss one earlier, too.
Yeah.
That's who you want to foul right there, I think.
You go.
But we relinquished the opportunity.
Another foul. This time Hill is fouled, and he'll be shooting.
Probably a reason Hill came back in the game in the last 2 minutes and is handling the ball out at the top.
Well, let's see what he shoots from the free throw line. He's a 75% free throw shooter. In fact, he might lead his team. It looks like it. Yeah, he's tied with Wortham in that department. Off the back of the iron, he misses that one. And pulling on the rebound was Brady Yoder. He'll take it down, and he's fouled.
That's only their 4th team foul.
Alford back in. Coming out of the ball game will be Hill. Mason Yoder will bring it in for Westview right in front of the scorer's bench. Gets it into Wade Springer. 65 seconds to go in the ballgame. Wade drives to the basket, puts it up too hard off the glass, and the rebound's pulled down by Wortham.
Well, they're giving us the 2s now. That's smart by Goshen.
Alford gets it out of trouble to Hogan. Hogan quickly to Wortham. Wortham to Alford, now to Eldridge. And we have a whistle and another foul on Westview with 41.8 to go.
Well, it's not looking very promising right now, but I think this has still been one of the best performances we've had in quite a while.
Yes.
Come on the road. I thought we moved the ball really well on offense. We got good shots all night long. We were, our leading scorer has 4 out of his normal 22.7. And we were still right there until a little run there mid-4th quarter. So a lot to be happy about, I think. It tells me they're still engaged. They're still improving, even though this will make 12 out of 15 losses out of games. But something to build on, Sectional draws coming up Sunday. And sectional, funny things happen in sectionals.
You never know. That's why they play the game. Mason gets it out front to Brady now. Brady will pop a 3, and he hits. About everything's going in for Brady tonight.
Yeah, he's really had a nice game tonight. That's definitely a season high. I'm not sure if that's his career high or not.
He had 23 against Lakeland earlier this year, and he has 26 now. 26. Timeout in the court. That'll be a 60-second timeout. We'll take a 30 here. We'll be back.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
We're back 54-45. Westview trailing by 9 with just 29.6 seconds to go in the ball game. Next up for the Warriors will be Fremont on Tuesday night. Once again, we won't be bringing you that game. Fremont has their own video streaming team over there, so you can watch it on their YouTube channel. Or better yet, go over and support the Warriors in person. Hill and Hogan advance it up court. Hill with it now, back to Hogan, and he crosses the timeline, and a timeout called by Walford.
That was 10 seconds.
Yeah, because we had 29.6.
29.6, yeah.
Unless he got it, well, he couldn't have.
Nope, they didn't even get it across, so he must have called it within like 9 seconds.
Once again, it'll be a 60-second timeout. We'll go 30. We'll be back.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
And we're back at Goshen. 54-45 is the score, 9-point lead for the Red Hawks. 19.6 seconds to go, and Deacon Hill will be inbounding right in front of the Westview bench for Goshen. Gets it into Bechtel. Bechtel to Hogan, and Hogan is fouled. I believe they're going to call that on Mason.
So when they don't get a 10-second call and they call timeout and throw it in again, do they get 10 more seconds? I think they do.
Could be, yeah.
I don't know the exact ruling on that, but.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Hogan's shot is up and no good. Tipped out by Eldridge and then saved in bounds by Hill into the hands of Hogan with 10 seconds. Now Wortham comes out, back to Hogan, and that'll do it. So the Goshen Red Hawks, after a good battle with the Warriors tonight, do defeat Westview by a score of 54-45 is our final score. We'll be back to take a look at scoring and wrap things up from Goshen High School right after this 2-minute timeout.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA? Have you ever wondered if you have enough life insurance? No matter where you are at in your retirement planning journey, nearing retirement, or just starting to think about it, we can help you. Our mission is to get to know your needs, your wants, and your long-term goals. and then implement strategies to help you get there. If you've ever wondered about any of these things, give us a call.
Welcome back to Goshen High School, where we just witnessed Goshen
Have you ever wondered?
54-45. Let's take a look at the individual scoring first for Westview. Brady Yoder, big game tonight. 3 threes, 7 two-pointers, 3 free throws, total of 26 points. Mason Yoder held well under his average, had 7 tonight. Wiley Minix had 6. Wade Springer added 3, and Braden Aish added 3. So got a little bit of help from everybody tonight, but not quite enough. For Goshen, really the story of the night for them was Drew Hogan, the senior guard, averaging 13.9 on the year, had 25. Deacon Hill, a 6'3 junior, came in averaging 10.5, only had 3. Quinn Bechtel came in averaging 8, only had 4. Gage Worthman came in averaging 8.7 and ended up with 8. Leighton Weddle had 6. He was only averaging 2. And Ryan Eldridge, averaging 5 points a game on the year, finished with 8. So pretty good balance by Goshen, but I thought we did a nice job, other than on Hogan, of keeping their scores in check. They did hit some key threes, and we missed a few open threes there in the fourth quarter and allowed them to sneak back out. We had cut it to 4 at 42-38, and from then on, it was just Goshen went out on a little run, and we just couldn't keep up.
And
so,
by the way, Brady that was his career high. He had 25 earlier against, let's see, it was this year against, last year, the 2021 season, he had 25 against Wawasee and Hamilton. So
okay.
Brady had his high tonight with 26.
I knew he had a big game against Wawasee last year. I couldn't remember if it was 24 or 25. So great performance by him, and he didn't even shoot the ball much, especially in the fourth quarter. So Goshen probably paid a little more attention to him, but we really get him and Mason humming on the same night, and this team we could beat anybody in our sectional.
Look at that scoreboard. I mean, we got beat by 9, and if Mason would have had his normal game.
Yeah, and he had the shots.
Yeah.
So it's not like they shut him down and he couldn't even get shots off. He had them. Just one of those games. He's had a remarkably consistent offensive year, and just one of those nights tonight. And they had some big bodies, and they did a good job defending him. But, Brady came through, got us out to a great start, was consistent the whole game, played good defense. I thought we really moved the ball on offense better than I've seen in a while. So we're going to have to keep improving. We got 2 games left before sectional. We got Fremont Tuesday, and Concord at home next Friday.
Yeah, let's hope we can get a couple wins before that sectional starts the week after.
Absolutely. That would really help our mentality, and I think it would give us a legitimate shot to go in there and make some serious noise in the sectional.
That's right. So the final score, once again tonight, 54-45. Goshen defeats Westview. Goshen now at 13-7 on the year. Westview falls to 7-13. Tonight's game sponsor was Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North, and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. Our halftime sponsor was Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Their passion is protecting yours. Located on Lehman Drive in Topeka. This evening's game was also brought to you by Dale's Dependable Handyman Service. Call Dale at 260-463-3970. By Yoder Crossroads, located on the southwest corner of State Road 5 and US 20, south of Shipshewana. Also by Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 West in Shipshewana. By Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. By Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Also by Dry Forest Wood Products on County Road 675 in Shipshewana. By LaGwana, your local creative services provider. By Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, located right across from the Topeka Sale Barn on East Lake Street in Topeka. Also, Avail Portable Toilet and Sink Rentals, daily, weekly, or monthly rentals. By Dutch Blessing Floral and Gifts, located on Taylor Drive in Shipshewana, and by Jerry Standard Service in Middlebury. Tonight's game was a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHS AA Champions Network. So for our entire crew here tonight, including Jamie Miller, our cameraman It was Chris Maston, our engineer tonight, Jeremy Anderson. This is Jerry House.